This girl was dancing in the park, but, unexpectedly, on the opposite side of the earth, on the streets of Seoul, a mysterious giant beast was also making the same movements. Watching the beast wreak havoc, she realized it was actually being controlled by her own friend. Just then, an armed helicopter fired a missile at the beast. Annie suddenly felt a sharp pain in her stomach. As she waved her hands, she accidentally struck the armed helicopter. When Annie realized she had destroyed an aircraft, she was completely terrified. She wanted to retreat the same way she had come in, but now she had completely forgotten how. In her panic, Annie suddenly tripped and fell to the ground, losing consciousness. When she woke up again and saw the city reduced to ruins, she completely broke down, crying that she wanted to go to the police and turn herself in. At that moment, Jack stopped her and handed her a newspaper. It said that last night, besides the mysterious beast, there was also a robot that had appeared in the skies above Seoul. Jack admitted that he was that robot. With his encouragement, Annie returned to the park. The beast appeared again in Seoul. He controlled the beast to point at the ground, then signaled the people below to leave. The beast slowly crouched down and wrote an apology, promising never to cause destruction again. The citizens said they could forgive it. The next day, Annie saw on television that the robot was wreaking havoc in Seoul. She rushed to the park in a panic and found Jack drunk and acting wildly. Annie scolded him for playing with other people's lives and stepped closer to drive him out of the park. At the same time, the scene was mirrored in Seoul. The drunken Jack mocked Annie, so Annie slapped him. The giant beast in Seoul copied her and slapped the robot as well. This act of justice by the beast was praised by Korean netizens, but then Jack knocked Annie to the ground, and she could only watch as he continued to cause trouble. Annie came up with a bold idea. She quickly flew to Korea, just as the robot was about to step on a boy. The park in the United States, on the opposite side of the earth, suddenly began to shake violently. Immediately after, a terrifying scene occurred. A gigantic monster stood in front of Jack. It turned out Annie had used spatial displacement to swap her position with the beast. Jack tried to run, but Annie gave him no chance. She grabbed Jack directly in her hand. At that moment, the robot also floated into the air. Looking at Jack before her, Annie hurled him away.